Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, I come back with that video just to make you think. And we know stable coins are the foundation of crypto. Tether and USDC are dominating the stablecoin environment. But we do see USDC on the trail of Tether. And anytime that you see BlackRock and Goldman Sachs have your back, we know that you are the chosen one from the banks. But we also know that these banks are controlling Tether. The only way that these cryptos pump are through these stable coins. When we see the volume and the market cap increase, we can direct link it to the pumps that receive in the market. And the same thing for the stock market. As the Fed was printing all this money, we saw BlackRock buying up everything. Stocks and cryptos have been manipulated over the last 2 years. Now it's time to shrink some of that liquidity. We are going to be going into a bear market. And during a bear market, we see stable coins keep growing. Also, a few of these exchange tokens, their cryptos remain solid. The NWO wants to destroy the United States World Reserve currency and bring on the digital yuan backed by that digital SDR. But remember, guys, they don't call it a stable coin for no reason. We know the masses are going to be forced to move over to stable coins instead of fiat. We know they want a cashless society where there is absolutely no privacy. Remember what they work off: problem, reaction, solution. And we know once the robots, algorithms, and drones took over the economy, there's not going to be a lot of jobs left. So the people are going to beg for this free money. But we know when it comes to the NWO, nothing is free. We should learn that from the welfare system. If you allow anyone to feed you, that means they have an option to starve you. Remember what David R3 stated. To boost the economy, the only thing we have to do is airdrop this free money. They have 3 to 6 months to spend it, or poof, it's gone. Guys, we're going to be going into programmable money, where they tell you what, where, and when, and how to buy it. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you, because he knows. When it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. You have a wonderful day.
First of all, I have read the research, but, things change. Look at what happened the last 30 days. Tether grew 3.2%. USDC dropped 2.8%, something like that. So 1 month ago, the discrepancy between Tether and USDC, Tether USDT and USDC was 26 billion. Nowadays is 31 billion. So actually, in the last 30 days, Tether regained momentum. And you can see this, the reason I believe that Tether is growing so fast is that Tether is really perceived as an instrument of freedom, a solution, a tool that helps everyone. It's not a tool built for the banks. It's not a tool made for Wall Street. It is a tool that everyone, the last person, can use. It's not made for the rich, but it's made for the unbanked. It's made for people that have actual problems to access financial services. So, again, we as Tether, we are not interested in going public. We are doing this because we believe that is going to be beneficial for billions of people. That is why if you see also the volumes of Tether compared to the rest of stable coins, that they are insanely higher. They are even 10 times higher on a bad day. So they are usually much higher than 10 times. So I personally don't care if we become the second biggest stable coins. I don't have that sense of pride in myself, but I believe that Tether will continue to thrive over the next years, just because it's useful, it's trusted, and it's just proven by the use of people. We wanted, as Tether and Bitfinex, as a group of companies, we wanted to provide a first use case of a clear adoption of two of the most used cryptocurrencies in the world, Bitcoin and Tether, and then, of course, the local stablecoin created by the city of Lugano. We wanted to show how using these three cryptos, the citizens could extremely benefit from, first of all, improvement in terms of accessibility to financial services, and improvement in terms of reduction of transaction fees. We know that now the majority of payments are done through credit cards, and then these credit cards have a variable fee from 3 to 5%. Using stablecoins, that fee could remain in the pockets of either the customer of the merchant or the merchant itself. So we wanted to actually build in an ecosystem in a contained environment, because Lugano has 70,000 inhabitants, so it's a fairly contained environment. So we wanted to start from something we could, in a way, control, that we could oversee, to ensure that the adoption of these three cryptocurrencies would happen in the most organic way, but with the highest quality.
We're going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort. And China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
Most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Yashua and Dramateum save the village. Part 2. King Yashua and Dramateum save New York from COVID Stories 3. Part 3. King Yashua and Dramateum goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.